Beloved soul, listen carefully, because heaven has chosen this exact moment for your awakening. That night, the one that still lives in your memories, was not hidden from the eyes of God. You may think the world forgot, but heaven recorded every tear, every word left unspoken, and every wound they tried to bury in silence. Someone wronged you. Someone twisted the truth into darkness, and now they walk around pretending peace, but their soul trembles under the weight of divine sight. Before we go deeper, I want you to pause this very moment, breathe in slowly, and type Amen in the comments below, as a declaration that you believe justice is already moving in your favor, because it is. The Spirit of the living God has begun his quiet work, not with thunder, not with war, but with silence that terrifies the guilty and strengthens the chosen. You, beloved, are the chosen. You didn't lose because you stayed silent. You didn't lose because they turned others against you. You were being positioned hidden in plain sight while heaven prepared the turnaround. And soon, you will see why God allowed it. But before I tell you what's coming next, listen closely. The one who caused your pain is not sleeping peacefully. They replay that night over and over in their mind. They tell themselves they moved on, but guilt is a spirit that never stops whispering. God saw what they did when no one else was watching. He saw the deception. He saw the manipulation. He saw the betrayal they thought they could hide beneath smiles and silence. And heaven made a note. Now divine balance is being restored. Not through your hands, but through his. The same God who said in Romans 12:19, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." You don't need to expose them. You don't need to prove anything, because when God steps in, truth speaks louder than any defense. They tried to erase the memory of that night, but heaven wrote it in eternal light, and that light is about to shine. If you believe this word is for you, I invite you to subscribe right now, because this channel is not just another voice online. It is a divine space where heaven speaks through sound. Every time you listen, your spirit remembers who you are. And if this message touches your heart, consider supporting this mission with a super thanks donation. Your gift helps keep the word flowing to others who need to hear this truth. Together, we are planting seeds of divine justice around the world. Now listen. Do you know why God didn't expose them immediately? Because he needed to finish writing the testimony of your endurance. Heaven was building proof not for punishment, but for purpose. Every delay was divine evidence. Every moment of silence was strategy. And soon, the same silence that once felt like abandonment will become the sound of their own conviction. They will see you rise quietly, gracefully, and realize that nothing they did could stop the will of God. For now, heaven whispers, stay calm. Do not chase closure. Divine justice is already in motion, but there is more. In the next part, I will reveal what happens to the soul of the one who hurt you when God begins the silent process of justice. It's something few understand, and it's happening right now. Stay with me, subscribe, share this message with someone who feels forgotten, because the same God who saw that night is about to make everything right. Beloved soul, heaven never closes its eyes. The silence you've lived through was not judgment, it was preparation. That night you can't forget was a doorway, not a death sentence. It cracked something open in both hearts. Yours, that now learns compassion through pain, and theirs, that now feels the weight of truth pressing softly, day by day. God's justice is not thunder and fire. It is light creeping gently into closed rooms, truth returning in dreams, a stirring inside the spirit that whispers, it's time to make things right. While you cried, angels stood guard. While you doubted, heaven rebuilt your strength in secret. The very silence that hurt you was the sound of your roots growing deeper. Now, the season changes. You will notice small signs, doors opening that once refused you, voices returning with new humility, and a calm rising inside that no apology could ever give. This is restoration, not revenge, not punishment. It is the holy balance of love reclaiming its rightful place. So when you feel peace after the storm, do not resist it. Receive it. Say aloud, I am safe now. Type it in the comments so others can echo it back. I am safe now. And if this word speaks to your heart, remember to subscribe so you never miss another message from the light. Share this video with someone who still doubts their worth and, if you feel called, support this channel with a super thanks. Every gift helps keep these words of healing alive across the world. In the next part, beloved, you'll learn what happens when forgiveness is not weakness, but the key that unlocks your destiny. Because once you forgive, heaven can release everything it's been holding for you. Beloved soul, listen carefully because heaven is speaking to you right now, and the words you hear will awaken the strength you never knew was there. That night, the one that still lingers in your heart, was not a curse, nor a shadow meant to hold you down forever. It was a seed planted by divine hands, waiting for the right season to bloom. You see, forgiveness is not weakness. It is a key that unlocks doors you have not yet imagined. When you forgive not for them, but for yourself, you release the chains that have bound your spirit. And in that release, heaven pours blessings you cannot yet see. Some of you are still holding on to anger. You replay every detail of that night. You imagine them suffering or wish the past could vanish. But I tell you, beloved, God's justice is never blind. It moves silently, and it always aligns with truth. Do not chase their apology. Do not wait for the world to acknowledge the wrong. Because when forgiveness flows from your soul, it becomes a current of light that changes your destiny. The same light that caused pain will now guide you to your purpose. Can you feel it stirring within? A gentle warmth, a soft whisper of hope, the unmistakable nudge of divine timing. That is God preparing your path, even as you stand in the shadow of what once hurt you. And yes, the one who hurt you may feel restless, unsettled, or confused, but you are not to concern yourself with them. Your concern is your healing, your growth, your alignment with the light. Because when you walk in forgiveness, you step into power. Every act of grace you give yourself sends ripples through the universe. Doors open that you never knocked on. Paths reveal themselves that you never imagined existed. And the same divine energy that saw that night is now orchestrating your elevation. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. God's timing is perfect, and His plans are unfailing. Beloved, I ask you now, type in the comments, I am ready to receive my blessings. Let heaven see your declaration. Let others around you feel the courage you are stepping into. And as you do, remember to subscribe to this channel. This is more than a video. It is a place where heaven speaks, where angels guide, and where your spirit remembers its sacred power. Consider sharing this with someone who is struggling with pain they cannot release. Your act of love today may plant seeds of healing in another soul. And if you feel called, support this channel with a super thanks donation so that more messages of divine guidance can reach those who need them most. Now, beloved, hear this clearly. The night that once caused shame or regret will no longer define you. It is a bridge, not a barrier. And as you forgive and release, God will place in your life people, opportunities, and moments aligned with your highest good. Some of you will notice it immediately. A phone call, an unexpected message, a quiet nudge in your heart. Others may see it slowly, over days, weeks, or months. Patience is part of divine timing, and faith is the fuel that keeps your spirit moving forward. Do not underestimate the power of your silence, the quiet patience you maintain, the inner peace you cultivate, and the forgiveness you give freely. These are weapons of light that shift reality. And here is the secret. The universe is always listening. Every prayer whispered, every tear shed in honest sorrow, every moment you choose hope over despair is recorded in the eternal ledger of heaven. This is why you must not chase the past. Do not dwell on the one night that cannot be erased. Instead, focus on your transformation. Focus on the new life God is crafting for you. And when you see signs, the right person, the right job, the right opportunity, you will recognize them as gifts of grace. It's manifestations of divine alignment. Beloved, if this resonates in your heart, comment below. I trust God's timing. Share this video with someone who needs to hear that their past does not define them. And consider a super thanks donation to help keep these angelic messages flowing. Remember, forgiveness is not about them. It is about reclaiming your peace, your power, and your sacred place in God's plan. And soon, you will understand why the night that hurt you was allowed to happen at all. It was the night that prepared your spirit to rise. It was the night that showed you the strength you never realized you had. It was the night that made your heart ready to receive the blessings of heaven. Stay close, beloved. Stay vigilant in faith. Do not fear the silence. Do not doubt the signs. God's justice moves quietly, but His love moves powerfully. And in the next part, we will reveal how your spirit begins to attract exactly what it deserves, how the people, the circumstances, and the miracles you need start aligning perfectly, all because you chose forgiveness, patience, and trust. So stay with me. Subscribe, comment, share, support with super thanks. If you feel called, because heaven is not waiting, beloved. It is already moving. Beloved soul, listen closely. Heaven is already moving on your behalf, even when the world seems silent. Every moment you have waited, every tear you have shed in secret, was seen by the Creator. God has not forgotten. God has not overlooked. Every heartbeat, every breath of pain, was catalogued in eternity as proof of your endurance, proof that your spirit is ready for the blessings it deserves. You may wonder, why do I still feel stuck? Why do I not see the fruits of my prayers yet? Beloved, this is divine timing. What you are waiting for is being prepared. It is being assembled with care, precision, and perfect alignment. Not a day too early, not a moment too late. The universe listens to your spirit. Every act of forgiveness, every quiet act of faith sends vibrations through existence, calling the right people, opportunities, and miracles toward you. And God orchestrates these things silently, like a master composer tuning an orchestra before the first note. Do not rush it. Do not doubt it. Even when nothing seems to change, know that the unseen hands of heaven are moving. And yes, beloved, the one who hurt you, the one tied to that night that cannot be erased, is learning lessons in silence, not through anger, not through punishment, but through the gentle unveiling of truth within their own heart. Their restless spirit, their uneasy conscience, is a reflection of divine awakening, and it will serve a higher purpose you may not yet understand. Meanwhile, your path is being illuminated. You will notice subtle signs, a song that reminds you of hope, a message that shifts your perspective, an encounter that changes everything without warning. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations from heaven that your time is coming, that your blessings are approaching, and that your life is aligning with the divine plan. Beloved, I ask you now, type in the comments, I trust God's perfect timing. Let others see your faith and feel inspired. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Here, heaven speaks through sound, and angels guide your spirit with every message. Share this with someone who feels lost or impatient. Your action today could awaken faith in another soul. And if you feel moved, support this channel with a super thanks donation, so these angelic messages can reach more hearts in need. Now, hear this clearly. Every blessing prepared for you is more magnificent than you can imagine. It will not come as a whisper. It will come as a wave, lifting you into a life that reflects the strength you have built in the shadows. Do not underestimate the power of patience. Do not underestimate the power of stillness. What you are enduring is not punishment. It is preparation. It is training. It is the refining fire of God shaping you for destiny. Beloved, even in the quiet moments, you are growing, you are evolving, and you are moving closer to the people, places, and opportunities meant for you. Notice how your heart is changing. Notice the peace replacing fear. Notice the courage emerging where doubt once lived. This is divine alignment in action. This is the reward of walking with faith. This is the fruit of forgiveness. And here is the secret. Heaven never rushes. Heaven never misaligns. Everything is designed for maximum growth, maximum joy, and maximum fulfillment. Your life is a tapestry woven by divine hands, and the threads of pain, sorrow, and betrayal are being transformed into beauty, strength, and purpose. Beloved, if you feel this message in your soul, comment below, "I am ready for my blessings." Share this video with someone who needs hope. And consider supporting this channel with a super thanks donation, so more messages like this can reach hearts around the world. In the next part, we will explore how your spirit attracts the right people and opportunities, how your life begins to mirror the divine plan, and how the night that once caused despair becomes the foundation for miracles. Stay close. Beloved, subscribe, comment, share, support with super thanks if you feel called. Because heaven is moving and your destiny is ready to unfold.